Welcome everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to discuss how to best grow the chest with science backing us up. Before we will figure out how to grow the chest, it is important to know how the chest is divided. It's divided into two main regions. These are the clavicular head of the pec major, also known as the upper chest, and the sternal head of the pec major, which divides into both the middle chest and the lower chest based on the way the fibers run. You should know that your whole chest will be activated during all chest exercises, but you can give more attention to different parts of your chest with different exercises. Since the upper chest fibers run upward, they are maximally activated with chest exercise where the arms move upward. Exercises involving shoulder flexion, like the incline press. Since the middle chest fibers run horizontally, they are best activated with chest exercises where the arms perform horizontally, like the flat bench press. Since the lower chest fibers run downwards, they are maximally activated with chest exercises that involve the arms moving downwards. Exercises involving shoulder extension, like dips. Or you really want to grow your chest, it's important that you establish a good mind-muscle connection with your chest. Otherwise you'll be working other muscles and your chest won't grow as much as it should. In fact, one study by Snyder and Fry actually showed that some ways in performing the bench press help boost chest activation by 22% during bench press in trained athletes. 11 male division football players performed 3 sets of bench press at 50% of their 1 repetition max and 80% of their 1 repetition max, while AMG activity was recorded from the chest, the front shoulder and triceps. In the first set, the subjects performed the exercise without instruction. In the second set, the subjects were given verbal instructions to use only chest muscles. In the third set, the subjects were instructed to use only triceps muscles. What this study found is that when verbal instructions to focus on chest muscles, AMG activation of the chest increased by 22% to the first time the bench press was done. So bottom line, it is found that verbal technique instruction is effective in shifting muscle activity during a lift. AMG activation is just muscle activation that happens when you perform the exercise. So how much are you really working your chest? This is all tested during the study. Techniques you can use to press your traps and squeeze your shoulder blades back into the bench before starting any pressing movement, so you can make a good muscle-mind connection with your chest. There was a study that has measured chest activation with all kinds of different exercises, and what they found was that the barbell bench press has the most activation compared to the other exercises. Pretty interesting stuff. Recently got the question that some people are afraid to hit the free weight bench press because they don't have a spotter and they rather go to the Smith machine. In my opinion, it is much safer to use a Smith machine, but a study researched this in the following way. There was a group of participants that were classified as either experienced or inexperienced bench pressers. 2 testing sessions were used, each of which included either all free weight or all Smith machine testing. In each testing session, each participant 1 rep max was established by following 2 repetitions at 70% of their 1 rep max and 2 repetitions at 90% of their 1 rep max. Results indicated greater activation of the medial deltoid on the free weight bench press than on the Smith machine bench press. Also, there was a greater muscle activation at 90% at the 1 rep load than at the 70% 1 rep max load. The result of this study shows that people should consider choosing the free weight bench press over the Smith machine bench press because it has much more potential for greater upper body muscular development. So I would recommend just ask around and ask a spotter to spot you at the free weight bench press. Next to the bench press, performing just push-ups with a resistance band can give you a lot of gains too compared to the bench press. This exercise is kind of a finishing movement in my routine. I really recommend you to do this exercise as well. Put a band around your back and hold each end with your hands. Then perform regular push-ups with the added resistance. A study by Anderson et al. Compared banded push-ups with the bench press. They had one group perform only banded push-ups for 5 weeks and the other group performed only bench press for 5 weeks, and compared how their bench press strength changed after 5 weeks were complete. Researchers found that not only did banded push-ups gave identical chest activation compared to the bench press, but both groups resulted in very similar bench press strength gains over the 5 weeks. Just because this exercise has the ability to improve your upper body strength as much as the bench press does, it is for me a very good reason to just do the resistant bands push-ups. The fact that it has been shown in studies to activate the chest very well, especially the upper chest, is why I really recommend this exercise. And an easy way to progress on this exercise is just by using bands with high resistance as you get stronger, or just put a weight on your back if you don't have another resistance band. Because I really want to grow my chest, I personally love doing the bench press. My volume on days when I train chest is pretty high, definitely with the bench press. I like to do 6 reps and use reverse pyramid training. This means that you start with your heaviest set first and climb your way down. So you have a good combination of muscle gain and strength. I think those two work really well together. So I really recommend go hard on your bench press. I really recommend focusing on getting really strong on the bench press because a study has shown that people with a really strong bench just have bigger chests. So here you have it. And next to training, it is important to eat enough calories, of course. You want to be in a caloric surplus, meaning eating more calories than you burn. You need enough energy, aka calories, to support your training. It's really important. If you don't have the energy enough, you can't progress on your bench press or other lifts. And we all know that muscle growth is a potential from getting stronger in the gym. So just focus on that. Focus on getting stronger. If your chest a reason to grow, it will not. You have to get really strong on your main lifts. So that way your chest can grow. Of course you need enough calories to support growth. I will put a calorie calculator in the description box down below, so you can calculate your own TDEE and sit above that with your calories. Caloric surplus. TDEE is not a caloric surplus, remember that. So, this was it, guys. Thank you for watching. I really hope this was really informative. I will link the studies down below as well. And yeah, well, hit that chest hard, come on! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below which videos you want to see next, or body parts with the science explained, of course. See you in the next one. Much love.